modeling freaks, fans, and friends, it's the Pope of Plastic here from the Cathedral of Model Building. Well, the long wait is over with, and I have started one of the greatest plastic model kits of all time. And what can I say? What a treat so far. And what kit is that? Well, I've been talking about it now for a few months, but now I finally started it, and it is the Zoukei-Mura. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm American. Forgive me, Zoukei-Mura, if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. I'm sorry. I try my best. Regardless of how I pronounce it, here's one way I can pronounce it. Excellence. 100% excellent. Bf109 1/32 scale. If you're an experienced model builder, go out and buy this kit. Now, in my Amazon shop, amazon.com/shop/thepopeofplastic, I have a bunch of the Zoukei-Mura SWS, that's Super Wing Series kits in my store. Unfortunately, I don't have this one because it's not available on Amazon currently. But if you go to Volks USA, VOLKS USA, I'm sure they will help you find this kit. I've heard it's available through Sprue Brothers. I have nothing to do with Sprue Brothers, but I heard it is available there. But no matter what the cost, these are not inexpensive kits, by the way. They, they're $100 to $200 for a kit. But let me tell you, this kit right here should be $1,000. That's how good it is. It is unbelievable. The instruction manual. I'm up to page 19 on the instruction manual. The instruction manual is like a book. It's like building the real thing. When I first started this, let me just show you. I started with the engine, okay? Here it is. Look at the engine. Look at how beautiful this is. Every fuel line, every hydraulic line, or whatever you want to call them, the turbos, everything. It is just, this little engine right here is a kit in itself. I think it's 14 pages of instructions to build this. Now, when I was, I was 3/4 of the way through this thing. I'm like, this thing is a breeze. It's simple. It's incredible. I'm going to have this model kit built in 4 days. No. Once I got to installing all of the plumbing on this thing, turns into a whole different animal. This is no slight on Zoukei-Mura. None whatsoever. Their instructions are precise. They give you multiple views of the different assemblies. Here, let me just show you. They give you all these different views of how it should look, what position the parts should be in, and if you pay attention to the instructions carefully, even as an experienced model builder, you're going to get to a couple confusing things, but just refer to the instructions. Look at all of the views. Dry fit every single part before you glue it to make sure you have it in the correct position. And even as an experienced model builder who's built some pretty detailed and difficult kits, I still ran into some trouble, but it wasn't because of Zoukei-Mura and their instructions. It's because of my own dumb stupidity of thinking I had something right and then I didn't. And then I went back and looked at the instructions, and sure enough, it showed, hey, here's how you do it. And you need to pay attention to those things, or else you might get frustrated. Let me just say this. The fit is incredible. The plastic is wonderful, except it doesn't seem to react quickly to Tamiya thin. And I know that's what they recommend in the instructions. I don't know what the issue is. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just I don't know. It just doesn't seem to react very quickly. So be careful. The warning is, don't break any parts. And all these little pipes and everything are easy to break. And if you break one, they are difficult to glue back together. So just be very, very, very careful when dealing with all of the little plumbing pieces. If you break one, they're difficult to get back together. So just be careful. That's all I'll say. I ran into that a couple times, and my own fault. Just not being careful. You can break things, and it just happens. So just be careful. But the plastic is beautiful. But just for some reason, it doesn't react quickly to some of the glue. I don't know why. It could be my own issue. Who knows? But the fit is incredible. The molding is the best I've ever seen on any model kit ever. Hands down, I can tell you right now, this is the best model kit I've ever had the honor of working with. And the folks at Zoukei-Mura sent me this kit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I hope I'm doing it justice. Now that's the engine. The engine is beautiful. I mean, it is just like the real thing. Then you get into the cockpit. Equally as detailed, equally as impressive. Just on this side alone over here, I think there's like 8 decals that go on. Every single little thing on the side of the cockpit panel is labeled just like the real thing. You even have labels over here on top of your throttle over here. It is so incredibly detailed. It's just insane. The control panel, or the instrument panel. I love painting instrument panels. I never use decals, but if you're not good at painting instrument panels, they provide you with a clear instrument panel that you can paint black, and you can put the decals behind it, and it emulates the glass and everything else, and it's beautiful. And it's beautiful. And if that's the route you want to go, I'm not going to slight you for it. I just prefer to hand paint my instrument panels. I think it shows my skill, my artistry, and that's what I like to do. So here is, if you can see that, that's my instrument panel. And I did put a little glass over. It's just incredible. Tonight I'll put that in, and we'll move on to the next stage of this build. I cannot recommend this kit enough to somebody who's experienced. At any cost, this kit is worth it. The other thing that makes it worth it is the company itself. They are wonderful, wonderful people. They are obviously dedicated to producing incredible models, without a doubt. Nobody produces a model like this if they don't care about what they're doing. So many times you work with these different model kits, and you can tell the person who was designing it and engineering that it was just a job to them. They were waiting for their next smoke break and could care less. These people at Zoukei-Mura care about the art. They care about the molding. They care about the engineering. They care about the history. They care enough to have Cartograph do their decals. The decals are the best I've ever seen. Just incredible, which comes down to the artwork. Whoever the artist was who was doing the decals for Zoukei-Mura did an absolutely incredible job. I am so looking forward every time I sit at the workbench to work on this. I mean, I just can't say enough great things about it. I mean, is it difficult? Yes. But as model builders, that's what we like, especially experienced model builders. You want to be challenged. You want something that's going to look realistic at the end of it. And with as much detail that is put into this kit, you are going to come out with a museum quality piece of art. That's what this is, a piece of art. The kit itself is a piece of art. The kit itself is a piece of art. No seam lines, no injection pen marks. Fantastic. Fabulous. 10 out of 10 every day of the week. I mean, I just can't even imagine what the rest of it's going to go together like. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Hats off to my friends at Zoukei-Mura and Volks USA. You guys have done an absolutely stunning job. Stunning job. Stunning job. There's no other model company that's producing models that are on this level that I know of. I built a lot of models. A lot of models. I've never built anything that's as incredible as this. So, continue to follow along. I'll be on live every night until we get this thing done. And I appreciate everybody tuning in. We've had a lot of people watching and enjoying the Zoukei-Mura build. And this is really, I'm going to be posting a lot of videos as I go along on this and share with you, you know, my trials and tribulations. I don't think there's going to be many tribulations unless they're attributed to me. I'm going to be the only problem with this kit, not Zoukei-Mura. That's for doggone sure. And even if you're not an experienced model builder, go out and buy this kit just so you have something to aspire to. A kit you can open up and look at and go, man, I can't wait till I'm up for the challenge to build this thing. That's what you're going to be thinking. You're going to be staring at it. You're going to be looking through the instructions. It's a great model kit just to look at. Never mind building, but when you get to building it, the best. The best. The best. I can't say enough about it. And it's not just because they gave me the kit. If they gave me the kit and it wasn't that great, I would say it. I'm an honest guy. Incredible. Incredible. Go out and get this kit. I'm sure all the other ones are just as good as this. I'm sure they are. I got a bunch of them in my Amazon store. Amazon.com/shop/thepopoplastic. If you reach out to Volks USA, Volks, VOLKS USA, please tell them that the Popoplastic sent you. I'd appreciate it. Let them know. Let them know. Say, hey, the Pope said this is the kit to get, and you should go get it. You should. I'm telling you. You're not going to be disappointed. You're not going to be disappointed. Everybody, I will see you soon. I'll be back soon with part 2 of the Zoukei-Mura Bf109G build. I'll see you later.